I watched my husband kiss his so-called old friend on the hood of her car, parked right outside our house, while I pressed my forehead to the cold glass of our bedroom window. The streetlight caught the glint of her hair as she curled her fingers around his collar, pulling him closer, and he didn't hesitate, not even for a second. My heart thudded in my chest like a trapped animal, but I couldn't look away, even when her laugh carried up to me, sharp and familiar, like I was the punchline to a joke I never understood. He'd been acting strange for months, late nights at work, stilted conversations, a scent on his clothes that wasn't mine. I told myself it was stress, the rut we'd fallen into, the way life sometimes dulls the edges of love. I even believed him when he said she was just someone from way back, someone who helped him remember who he was before us. But tonight, from the shadows of our room, I couldn't lie to myself anymore. The truth was right there in the open, on display for the whole world, except I was the only one watching. I wanted to run downstairs, to rage and scream and make him choose me, but I just stood there, rooted, realizing that maybe he already had. I replayed every argument, every apology, every time I'd ignored the pit in my stomach, and it hit me, all this time, I'd been fighting for a version of him that didn't exist, and maybe never did. My reflection in the glass looked more like a stranger than a wife, someone who'd been living in someone else's story. When he finally came upstairs, I was already packing a bag. I didn't cry or beg. I just looked at him and felt, for the first time, a strange kind of relief. Because in the end, his betrayal forced me to see what I'd refused to admit all along. I wasn't just losing him, I'd lost myself years before, and tonight, I finally chose to find her again.